All right, welcome back everybody to another home launch golf video. Today's video we are going to continue in the E6 series with the MLM2 Pro. So a couple of things that I kind of wanted to do today. One, we're going to go and kind of tour the short chip and putting area in the range in E6 Connect software. Now granted the MLM2 Pro cannot putt, so we're basically just going to be hitting some short chips today to kind of test out its range and also kind of show you what that looks like. And then secondly, if you've seen some of the previous videos, we've had some times where the MLM has kind of missed a couple of shots. Well, I think that's more attributed to the fact that I got this set up at the minimum recommended specs by Rapsodo. So we are 14.5 feet from the device to the screen, and then where the red tee is, we hit from about 8 feet. So we were only getting 8 feet of ball flight. So what I want to do today is I'm going to hit pretty quickly like 10 shots from this 8-foot marker. And if we miss any of those shots, if it doesn't pick up or read them, then I'm going to move the device back a foot, and then we'll hit 10 shots from 9 feet and kind of see if it picks up every shot then. All right, so we've got the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro powered on. It's solid red right now, so we're going to launch the Rapsodo app and get connected. Now it does connect over my local home Wi-Fi, so I can still AirPlay my iPad up to the projector. I know that's not the most stable of connections, is from what people have reported. Usually the direct-to-direct device connection is a little bit more stable than this, but I've found that this seems to work pretty well for me. All right, so we are connected. All right, so we're going to go out of this, and now we're going to launch the E6 Connect app. All right, so we got the MLM2 Pro connected in E6. So what we're going to do is we're going to go practice. We're just going to add a quick guest user, move on from there, and then you've got your two options here: driving range, which we kind of went over in the previous video and hit some shots, and then you've got your chip and putt area. So we're going to go to chip and putt, and then you've kind of got some standard shots along the right-hand side. You've just go to the area. You've got a 20-foot flat putt. You've got 15-yard bunker shot, 32-yard, 25-yard boulder shot. So there's a lot of defaults here that you can kind of pick from, but we're just going to go out to the main area, and then we'll move ourselves around, okay? So we'll click next. In settings, environment, I have got this set to 1,000 feet of elevation because that's more where I play at. And then I've also upped the green speed. I think it defaults to 8, so I moved it up to 10 stemp just so it's kind of more normal to what I'm used to seeing. And then as far as wind, we've also turned that off as well. All right, so we'll go to tee off. Real quickly, it kind of loads you just off of the green here for a little bit of a pitch shot. Down in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see like the ball with the different arrows. If you click that, it kind of gives you a menu. So what you can do is you can move the pin around. So if we select pin, we can just kind of put it where we want it here. So we'll just try to pick a good flat spot, kind of right there, around 30 feet. Now if you click off of that, you click on the ball. Now we can place the ball basically wherever we want to. So you can really kind of customize whatever shot it is you're looking for. So yeah, we'll just hit from 35 feet, and just a little over 10 yards, basically a little over 11 yards. Take that off, and then you hit green to basically accept all of that. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my 58-degree wedge. We're going to hit 10 shots really quickly from the red plastic tee, which is 8 feet of ball flight. If it picks up all 10, great. End of the video. If it doesn't pick up all 10 shots, then we'll move the device back a foot. We'll move our hitting area back a foot, and then we'll see if 9 foot of ball flight actually will help pick up every shot. All right, so we are hitting the RPT ball. I'm going to try to quickly hit 10 shots. I will try to hit some that are pretty short. You know, try to keep it around that 3 to 5 yard range carry area, just so that we can tell how well the unit is doing with short chipping. All right, so here's shot 1. A little low and a little fast, but it did pick it up. All right, so not bad for the first shot. All right, so here's shot 2. A little softer on that one. Okay, and it did not pick that one up. It did read a swing because the light did go solid blue. And now we're back to green. So it's one that it hasn't picked up. Kind of pulled that one just a little bit. Kind of saw some weird ball physics on that one. It really didn't get in the air like I expected it to. Yeah, so it shows a carry of 8 feet, which is really, really low, but I don't really think that's what that shot did. Okay. So we're 2 out of 3 on pickup so far. Again, kind of read it that way. I feel like I'm hitting the screen in the air, so it should be carrying at least 3 to probably 4 yards, and we only look like we're getting less than 3 yards of carry on the device. So let's pick 3 out of 4 up. Here's shot 5. Okay. That one looked like it was probably a little bit more accurate as far as what I expected to see there. All right, so we still only missed 1. That one's a little bit harder. Yeah, so we've hit 6. We've got 5 to register. All right, so there's another one that didn't register, and I feel like that's kind of maybe the launch angle. It kind of stays pretty low. So we've hit 7 shots, and it's missed 2 of them. Kind of push that one to the right. All right, so now we've hit 8. We've still missed 2. So we got 2 more to hit here. All right, so that's the 7th one that's picked up, and we've still missed 2. So this will be our last and final 10th shot here. Kind of hit that into the turf, kind of fatted that one a little bit. That's why I pushed it off to the right. All right, so from 8 feet of ball flight, we picked up 8 out of 10 shots. I'm going to quickly move the MLM2 Pro back a foot, and then we'll move our target back a foot and see if we can pick up all 10 shots with a further ball flight distance. All right, so here's the first shot. Now that we've moved the hitting area back to 9 feet, so now we have 9 feet of ball flight to the screen, and the MLM2 Pro is now sitting at 15.5 feet to the screen. So let's hit 10 quick shots and see if we get all of them to register from here. All right, that first one, I mean, it was a decent shot, but it's still, I think I hit that one a little bit harder than I hit some of the previous ones. So we'll try to back that off a little bit. Yeah, because that one carried about 8 yards. So let's try to get that carry distance back down to around 3 or 4 yards here. All right, so we've hit 2 shots. It missed the second one there. All right, so far out of 4 shots with the longer distance, we've actually missed 2 already, so. All right, so it's picked up 3 shots, but we've hit 5. All right, so we finally got it to pick up our 4th shot, but that was actually, I think, our 9th shot that we actually hit. So yeah, it only showed to carry 3 yards basically. All right, so one more here. All right, pick that one up. Go in. No, can't complain about that. Made the last one. All right, so it's kind of weird. I was expecting a better result, but the result actually got worse as we moved the device back. So as you can see, like we only missed 2 shots out of the 10 that we took at the 8-foot ball flight depth. Now that we are at 9 feet of ball flight depth, we only picked up half of the shots. We were only 5 for 10. All right, so what I might try to do is I might try to move it back another foot, and we can get kind of a little bit further ball flight. We can get to 10 feet, and then see if we have a better or worse result. And now we've moved it back to where now we're going to be hitting from 10 feet. So we'll have 10 feet of ball flight to the screen, and we still have that same 6.5 feet between the ball and the device itself. So the unit's 16 at 16.5 feet. All right, so let's hit 10 shots real quick and see how many we pick up. Okay. 1 for 1 there. And we did have a carry a little over 5 yards on that shot, it looks like. A little bit softer. Probably only carried about 3 yards or so. So yeah, we actually got that one just right at about 8 feet of carry on the device. I feel like it probably carried closer to 9 feet, or 9.5 feet, since it hit the kind of at the bottom of the screen there. All right, so we're 2 for 2. Kind of pulled that one a little bit, but we did pick it up. All right, so we're 3 for 3, and on the 3rd shot there, it had a carry of 6 yards. Kind of pushed that one out to the right a little bit, but it read it. All right, so we're 4 for 4. That one carried just over 4 yards. Kind of pulled that one again. It didn't read that one. Okay, so that's our first no read at 10 feet. All right, almost made another one. I feel like I carried that one a little bit further though, so that's probably going to be 5 or 6 yards of carry. Yeah, actually closer to almost 7 yards of carry on that shot. All right, so we've hit 6 at 10 feet, and it's picked up 5 of those. All right, so we're 6 out of 7 now. And that one carried about 5 yards. All right, we're 7 out of 8. And that one carried a little over 6 yards. All right, so we're 8 out of 9. And that one too carried a little over 6 yards. All right, so we're 8 out of 9, so this will be the last one that we hit at 10 feet. All right, so that one was probably one of the shorter ones we had. That was just a little bit over 3 yards. That was the 10th and final shot we'll hit at this distance. So it looks like, recapping, from 8 feet of ball flight, we were 8 out of 10 shots picked up. We moved it back to 9 feet. It actually got worse. It went 5 out of 10 shots. And then we moved it back another foot to 10 feet, and it actually went back to being better. So I was expecting more longer ball flight. The numbers or the pickup would get better. So I'm kind of surprised to see it do so poorly at 9 feet. But it looks like at 10 feet, we were 9 out of 10. All right, so if you got something useful out of this video, please make sure to give the video a like. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below for me. Or if there's anything specific you want to see from this launch monitor and the software, please also leave those in the comment section below, and I'll try to put those in future videos if I can. I want to thank you guys again for watching today. Please don't forget to subscribe so you get notifications when the new videos launch. And we will be doing, in the next video, I'll be doing some course play, and I'll also have some comparable flyovers from the E6 software from the iPad version versus what you see on PC as well. So again, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.